Hello, 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 everyone. I'm Lavender Mama, and welcome back to the Lavender Glade, where in our first episode, we actually completed quite a bit. We were able to get quite a bit of science from finding relics. We were able to get in our first lumber mill and water wheel, a couple of water pumps. We got in enough housing that we do have a couple of extra spaces, which means we are getting some beavers, some baby beavers. We did get our campfire in, and we have started production on the first geothermal engine. So in this episode, what we need to figure out is a way to divert some bad tide, because we don't want all of this coming down on us. We also don't want all of this coming down into the trench that we found underneath of here. So if we aren't careful, we will end up with bad tide underneath of our little village area. I'm assuming that's the geothermal thingy bobby. But water comes all the way down to here, so we don't want that to become filled with bad water. So what are we going to do? So what do we need in order to fix that? We probably need a floodgate, which is 150 science, so we could theoretically do that. We don't have another one under there, do we? Let's just double check. If I would learn to use my Alt key. Wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, that's just at the end of the water plane. And then we've got this all. So we could conceivably come right here and just block this so that no bad water can come this way from this one. But then where are we going to send the bad water from this one? We don't really have a place. That is the problem. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh, look at that. I guess I don't know why I didn't notice that in the first episode. We did look at this. I think I was looking at it from like this direction and just didn't see it. That's hilarious of our map maker to have put that in. Let's see here. That must be the water source that's filling all of this. So I'm thinking if we had some I don't know a quick way to make that not end up in here. If we had some dynamite, then yeah, we could divert pretty quickly, but we don't have dynamite yet. And we don't know exactly what this guy is gonna do to us. There's nothing else under there, is there? There is that. What is that connected to? That's like over in here. So I think what it's gonna do is when it explodes, it's gonna create a channel from here over into there and just add to the water there, which is also going to add to the water that ends up, bad water that ends up over this direction. Because if we continue down, we kind of have this weird little funkiness going on here. Okay. So what are we going to start with today? I think what we want to try and get is this section over here filled up with some water to see how good that would be as a tree farm. I think that that would actually be a really good spot to have that. And I'm thinking, like, right here, what does this look like underneath of here? It's just a nowhere hole. It goes nowhere. It probably has some... Same with that one. It probably has some reason, but I'm not 100% certain what that reason is quite yet. All right, but as we can see, it does take a bit of time for this water to start coming down through here. We're already in day 2 of the cycle, and we're just starting to see water moving through here. Yeah, see, it's just barely starting. Interesting. Okay, so we can factor, I mean, it's like almost day 3 here. It's nighttime of day 2 before we got any water down here, which means that we are going to run into a bit of an issue. Once we get some longer time. It's another relic. There's another relic right here as well. But as of right now, we don't really have a way to get to it. We don't have stairs yet. Which we very well could get. It's not like we're not able to get those. There's a lot of stairs on here though. This does feel like a rather easier map. Beaver is injured. How did he get injured? Okay, well-being. A medical bed is 80. What do we need? We need stairs. That's 70. We need, so let's go ahead and unlock those. Yes, because we need those regardless of, we're going to go ahead and we're going to say a medical bed. Showers are only 50. I think we might want to get those in. Let's go ahead. I know we need a grindstone. So let's go ahead and put that puppy down there. And then, we're going to go ahead and do it. We're going to put in a couple of medical beds right there. Oh, is that all he was injured with? He just needed to sharpen his teeth? No, we've got one that needed his teeth sharpened, and then that one is actually injured. Okay. So we're not crazy. We're not crazy. We're going to pop priority on that, and then we're going to leave that one there. You're sitting on your trickus. Why are you sitting on your trickus? You don't have anything to cut. That's why, don't you? Let's come over here and deal with those. Let's do the great switcheroo. That'll let us get another I'm just gonna throw down another guy over here so that we can cut this guy out of the field. And we can also get these ones. Alrighty, we really are kind of... We've got a lot of water, so we're good there. Is there anything else for you to cut? I guess we kind of need to actually, like, click the button, eh? And there's a few more berries over here. All right. I think we need to put a lumberjack over here and start working on getting this geothermal area clear. I love the wavy trees now. They're so cute. I don't remember them doing that before. That's new, right? I think it is. Man. Alrighty. So let's see here. If we go ahead and we demolish and demolish. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause one of these guys, and I think that should send him over there. Wow, that takes a while. I don't remember blockages taking that long to delete. All right. Well-being wise, should we unlock the shower? Because that would get us some happiness. It's another 50. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. All right, we have one extra job than beaver. Building unstaffed. That one. Okay, but didn't we... Oh. We have that one open. Oh, of course not. You're not going to actually get that one. It is marked for cutting. Okay. Are we not going to build this? Weird. That guy went down there rather than Wakamara. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. As long as they get them done, that's all that really matters. We have lots of berries that we could pick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw down another warehouse and mark it for berries. Carrot warehouse is also full. So I'm going to throw down another one of those and mark it for carrots. How far did that guy reach? You know what? Just for giggles, let's also throw in some sunflowers. And let's get carrots in there. Now, food... We still have the grill available, so we could throw in a patch of potatoes as well. Probably would have been a better idea than the sunflowers. But let's go ahead and I can only this. Let's make that go that way. And then let's put in some potatoes. Alrighty. Oh, hey, look. Look. It does work. It's working quite well, actually. Alright, so now if we had... I wish I had a stream gauge so I could tell how tall this is. But we don't have stream gauges anymore. That must be an automation thing. A lever relay flow sensor. I wonder if it's like the... No, we don't want to do that yet. Depth sensor? Oh, no, that's flow. That's depth. How tall it is. Contamination. Chronometer. Weather station. I wonder what that does. Power meter. Alright. I think we need to get a floodgate. Or 2 or 3. It's a lot of science when you don't got no science. So we're gonna have to watch that guy. Oh, we got our geothermal power output of 400. Okay, so we need... let's go ahead and do one of those. Excuse me. And then I think... Did we get anyone over in here? Yes, we did. We still have an extra beaver. We also have no homes now. All of our beds are filled up. This guy is still chopping trees over that way. Okay. Here. This is where I think we need to be focusing on next. So I think we need to get them... Let's bring a forester out. Out this way. So that we can clear some of this. So we can work around in here. Since we got an extra person right now. Let's just put you right there. All right, I think we need to get down in here and we need to take out those two. And then we could replace it with a couple of floodgates. Maybe here. Maybe we just put in 2 floodgates because those are acting as a natural barrier right now. That if we just put in a floodgate here and a floodgate here, that would mean that we could shut those and keep them from getting contaminated water in there. So like most of the time they'd just be completely open, let the water spill in there. But we need a staircase right here in order to get to that. We also need to remember then that these will need to be opened and closed. No simple triggers here. So maybe we slate this guy. And then right after that, we put in those two. Oh my gosh, they already have one of those in. We don't really want it to be closed right now. We want it to fill that in. All right. Okay. So then the next thing I want to look at is tree farm, I guess. Tree farm could go right along in here. Contamination coming down here, back 8 blocks. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. If we kept it like right in here, I think it would still be hydrated, but not be contaminated. Yes, it cost me 30 points. I get it. And then let's do a mix of maybe we go to like right there. That would let us make a path into the stairs here. If we want some metal, that would be an easy place to get some metal. It also would be a good place for like a swimming pool or something like that. Oh, that just needs to be built. So I'm working on that puppy. I'm thinking we might... We've got 2 extra people. Let's throw them into there. We lost a couple of people because we're back down to 1 bed. We're on day 8. Wait a second. How are they building those? Oh, they can reach that one from this corner. There must be... Oh yeah, there's just some stuff on top of it. Building unstaffed. Oh no, somebody died. Lumberjack flag. Let's see here. Is this one over here staffed? You have nothing to do. Let's pause you. How are we doing here? Oh my gosh, that second berry one is almost full. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Oh, first one's in. Very cool. Let's leave it down. We might put in a ghost one. I mean, how did I get it? Demolish. Oops. Wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Woo! Thank you, game. Man, not that again. All right. So that one's already at 0. That one's at 0. Wait a second. Nope. All Alrighty, that does not have a worker. This guy over here, I'm gonna pause him. There's no berries on that right now. Building is unstaffed. What building is unstaffed? Just that one. Okay. It's fine. So fine. All right, then I think we need to work on the... I almost feel like we need to adjust this and put in a couple of floodgates. We don't want this to actually hold up water when it's bad water. It's day 9. Day 9, day 10, and we didn't get a warning. Interesting. Okay. Works for me. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing, honey. All right, let's have you come and deal with some of these guys. I'd like to get up to this other geothermal. I'm not exactly certain what we need to do there. We also need to come up and get up to this relic. It's not going to get taken out by... Man, this is a while before we're going to get to this. Pine resin, planks, and gears. We don't even have gears going yet, do we? Oh, that's kind of an oversight, isn't it? All right, so let's... Yes. Oh, wait, no. I don't want that there. Right here. Oosh. All right, so now we've got this over here where we can close this up and we should have no... Let's get rid of those just because I don't... Oh no, I'm gonna miss the prioritizing mod. Let's just do a double check here. We've got a natural dam there, a natural dam there, and then these 2 floodgates. That'll keep us from getting any bad water in underneath of them. Very good, very nice. Okay. Moving on, our potatoes over here are gonna die when we... And some of this is gonna die when we get to that point. We'll have to see what the first bad tide shows us in terms of what is the worst. If it comes to it, we could always move these guys like over here along the river so that we could have this ground for the greenery that's underneath of there. Day 11. Oh, hey, they got both of those in there now. That's cool. I wish we knew what the depth was here. Well, it's got to be at least 6.5 because of the sluices. We have lost a little bit of power here, but theoretically, we don't really need it now. This one up here is working. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that guy for right now. Although we do have the free power right now. I mean, they're both free power. So it doesn't hurt, I guess. We've lost a few people. We're short by 3 jobs. Actually, let's pause that one. I am going to steal a couple of those guys. Let's get someone into here. Planting up the trees. We are going to probably come right along here with a path at some point. We'll go ahead and we'll mark these ones right here for cutting, and these ones right here for cutting, and these ones right here so that we can even out that path. Although we don't really need that path anymore, I don't think. And then we will also mark we'll mark this whole patch for cutting. Building lacks goods. What building lacks goods? Oh, it needs planks. Okay. We also are going to need some storage for gears now. Oh, I forget how small these warehouses are. Let's go ahead and do one like this. Okay, we just flipped over to day 12 and we still don't have a warning. This is going to be gears. Okay. All right, and then I'm thinking we probably could route some power lines. We only have that one. What is that? A clutch? Oh my. So we need a vertical shaft. The regular power shaft isn't going to do it because we need to be able to step down. All right, so let's see. Can we get up to here? Does that line up with those stairs? No, it doesn't, but it's going to have to work. I'm kind of missing the tiny long warehouse right now, I ain't gonna lie. I would really like that. Alright, we will go ahead and we will demolish. And demolish. Let's get those out of the way before this guy blows us up. Bum, 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 bum. Got 3 gears already. Means we could transfer over into bigger water pumps, tanks. All right, and for the sake of fun, let's go ahead and throw one of those in for them. That'll make our beavers like uber happy. Let's just go like that. This guy I think could actually move. He apparently doesn't like the path. He just ran right away from it. All right, this poor little guy, he's got no storage by him, so he's running quite a ways. We're probably going to dread putting these here. Is that one? Nope. There we go. Do, 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 do. How did they finish that one before they finished that one? Beavers are mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. I'm wondering, could we pipe all of these together? pipe all of them straight down into this one. Or this one and this one up into where we're going to lose part of this plateau, aren't we? Might be a good way to go. All right. How many beavers we got right now? I think we probably need some more housing. I think I'm going to put a... much are platforms? Do we do it? Do we do it? We're doing it. I know that seems like a weird thing to put in there, but it will make sense in mere moments. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. There we go. We might come in here. We're probably not going to build any more houses this direction for a while. But if we come this direction, we're going to throw in one more house. Construction lacks material. We're waiting for planks. But right now our gear factory is taking up our planks. How are we doing on power? We're only using 170 of our power. So we could conceivably get another plank going because you kind of need... you kind of need one to stock the gear workshop. And if we're going to get some... oh, they built that, but they haven't built the other stuff, so it does us no good. Let's see here. No. It's only 2, right? Yeah, 2. They haven't built the plank. They need the planks to build that, and the planks to build that before they can do anything there. All right. I actually feel like we probably need some more potatoes. And then a grill. We're up to 24 or 23 potatoes. And then we probably need a warehouse to store potatoes. Oh, that geothermal is up and running. This right here would be good for... oh, there's our drought warning. Good for some power wheels that could also be plugged into the geothermal. Or we could just block this up for right now and gain this land back. But we probably want to at some point get bad water pumps in and all that sort of fun. So blocking that isn't going to really do us a great lot, because that's our only open source for bad water right now. Oh, hey, they got to there. Very good, very nice. All right, that also gives us access to this guy. Can you reach that? You can reach that. Beautiful. So we can get our other geothermal up and running if we wanted to. All right. So science-wise, oh yes, we needed the pine resin. Because we're gonna need, oh, it just needs pine resin. Oh, we can do that, can't we? Oof, 500 science. It also needs 10 gears and 20 planks. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw a warehouse down first. Boosh. Okay. Then we're gonna put the no, let's flip that. There we go. Let's put a tapper there. Yes, we are spending the science. It's kind of ouchy, but yes, we are. All right, so we'll do that. Then we'll come out like that, like that, like that. We also are going to stick a little barrel up here. I know I'm thinking early, but that, we actually do not need that right away, but it will be maple syrup. I don't know that any of the trees over in here are maple syrup. This is going to be pine resin. Okay. Was good. That guy requires 200 science. I'm sorry, 200 power and 1,000 science. Ouch. Oh, wait. I am stupid. How did I not see those? Oh my god. I bet you guys were just yelling at me in the comments of the last episode. And since I'm recording this like later the same day, I won't see it until it's too late. No, I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I bet y'all were just like, what is she talking about that there's no inventor huts? Heck, I am having issues today. I don't even know why I didn't see that. Let's go ahead and do that. And just for the sake of symmetry, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in another staircase there. We got this little tiny space now. This little space, what are we going to do with this little space? We can't really do much with it. Oh, like, tiny long warehouse, where are you? Okay. I feel really dumb now. All right, we have 1.1 days till the drought happens. Oopsies. Not what I meant to click. So we will go ahead and we will shut these then when we're getting close to time here. And we will do the same thing over here. Over here isn't quite as problematic because we do have all of the water that's up here that has to fall into this area. All right, let's go ahead and plant those guys. And then I think we're gonna just plant some pine trees over this way. Oh, no, not right there. I was planning to move the path. That's why we did that. So we aren't a janky, wonky path. And then these can be oaks. All right, we got 0.6 days. I'm gonna take these up to 6.5. I don't know how deep the water actually is in there, but I think it's probably close to that. If we kind of zoom in here. Yeah, it's almost that. Oh, crickets. How cute is that? These guys, I'm gonna take the 6.5 as well. Actually, I'm gonna take them to 6 because it looks like that's still coming in. Alrighty. So what have we accomplished here? Oh, yep, there goes our flow. We have accomplished starting a tree farm. We're gonna go ahead and fluff out that too. There we go. Drought has started. It is a 3-day drought. I don't know that that's gonna give us... Well, it does give us some idea of where our... Because we lost this water, like, immediately. That water's going there. So now this over in here is gonna dry out. We still have this water here for the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and take us down to 1 there. All right, so we have 21 beavers possible. 21 beavers, 20-ish beavers, for about 60 water a day. So we're just below the 300 mark, which is exactly what we have. So we need to get on... We still don't have anyone in there. I think as long as we stay kind of like full there, we'll be okay. Still waiting on some plinks here. And then we'll be able to get a tapper going. This guy is not able to reach anything anymore, so I'm going to take him out of circulation. We are going to need some people to cut over here. We do have this one here. Can only reach to about there. I almost feel like a couple of dams here would do us well as well. Do us well as well. I'm not quite certain here. We would need to come out and around to this to knock this one out. All right. Okay. So, we've gotten potatoes started, which we didn't get a warehouse in for yet. We have started on some gears. It is taking a very long while, though. This guy is using about half of its power supply. We do have a couple of well-being items. We're up to 8 on the well-being scale. Doesn't look like everyone is availing themselves of the showers, so we don't have everyone with the wet fur bonus. Looks very intermittent on when it's in use. Unconnected building. Where? Oh, that one right there. And we got a tapper already. So we're going to need to look for... Those are all birch. we're going to need some... And the tapper is already collecting some of the resin from over here. How far can he go? Oh, yeah, he's just barely gonna make those. But it looks like he's going for it. All right, so we do have some resin. I'm wondering if eventually this area over in here becomes like an industrial area. We just have this one though, so that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. Bum, 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 bum. All right, what else do we have over here that we were looking at? I could have swore there was something else. Oh, there's another thing of what you call it here. Wait, what's that under there? Oh my gosh, there's a warehouse under there. Connect to a district. Oh my goodness. Did y'all know that was there? Let's see here. Can we... There's 200 pine resin in there. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. You got nothing to do. Let's pause you. We do have a couple of scientists on the go. I'm not feeling quite so stupid now. Alright, this guy can't reach like super far, so if we're gonna do more pine trees, we will need to plant them in this kind of area. We're thinking path through here into there. Maybe we make, can you reach back there? You can. So let's see here. Let's put a cutting order on these ones back in here. And then let's, these ones aren't going to be able to be cut for a while. Like, not those. Those. We only have 0.4 day, but then we have 2 more days, almost 3 more days before the water gets back to us. And that's gonna be longer and longer, the longer the drought is and the more this upper area is denuded of water. It really, just because of these little pockets, the only reason it's staying green up in here. And then this guy over here, the smiley face. That is a reserve tank. Oh, hey. There is dirt there. Interesting. All sorts of hidden stuff. Do we have a reserve tank available? No. Ooh, there we go. Drought has ended. So is that only something that's available in... Extracts water from an aquifer? I don't quite understand what they mean by that. Oh, wow. Look at the potatoes. Go great gonzo. We can put in a grill. Would have been smart to maybe think about that a little bit ago, but we can put in a grill. Does require logs, so that does... We are gonna tell it we want potatoes. There weren't chestnuts over here, right? No, it's just like birch and oak. And a little bit of pine. Oh, I miss my simple triggers. We'll go ahead and get that going back again. We got one bed again. So I think it's time for the next house. And with that, I think we are probably done for today. I know, not a great lot of progress, but there is some progress. We've got showers in. We've got a forester and a tapper shack. We have done a little bit of... Oops, we need to come back over here and take these. Maybe we take them to like 0.45. That should be enough. Fill that little section back up. Is it going in there? No. Yeah. Just take them down. Let that fill back up. That little underground trench. We'll take these guys back down. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, we've protected the underground river over here. We've protected this area here. We've gotten a whole bunch more science collected. We also realized that we were an idiot and we can build inventors. Oh, the grill is up and running. But we do need a storage place for potatoes. Let's do this. Let's do a couple of small warehouses right here. We're gonna make one of these potatoes and one of these grilled potatoes. We have reached a new... Oh, no. Oh, this one over here. 7 days. Okay, let's pause quick. What can my beavers do about this? The only thing we can do is come up here and block this right here. I think. Because then that would make it run off the map this way. But in order to do that, our beavers have to go such a long way. Okay. It's not too bad. Can we get to it a different way? A path we already have. That isn't like a whole bunch of stairs. There's no way across over here. So what we're going to need to do is I'm going to pick a spot like right over here, maybe? Can we get a path through here? How did I miss a notification that a stable core was about to go? No, I can't get a path through there. That little tree. Is there anywhere I can get a path through here? No. Because it's all treed. Everywhere I go here, there's trees. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. And then make it highest priority. And then we are going to come along. Back here, I think, is probably... probably best. We actually need to get over to the other side, and then we're gonna need stairs. Maybe we come over to like here. If we go here, then here, then here. Oh. Is there something there? Yeah, we need a couple of... Oh, we don't have levees unlocked yet. We got the science. We got the science. If we go like this. That's gonna take out all of that. Maybe we want to come in like that as well. Pause on build that one first. And then we could get up here. All right, now we just need to work our path backwards. Right, we need a stair across here. All right, now we need to like mark everything. We need another tree to come out here. That as well. Okay, so we've got major tree there. It needs to come out. All right, we're gonna do that. And let's see if we can... We were trying to close this down, weren't we? That's what we were doing. Okay, we are gonna have to wait for the next one here on the rest of this. So that will be our challenge for the beginning of the next episode, to get all of this done in the 7 days it's going to take for this core to explode. We might also want to do a little bit of this. Is that even gonna... Oopsies. Is that even gonna be enough? We only can get 20 logs on there. 12. That's not even gonna do us any good. Maybe we come back to here. Since this is our area. Let's put in a large pile and say it's for logs and give that a high priority as well. Oh my gosh, we only have 38 logs. Okay, let's, we've got 45 planks. How many planks do we need per stair? 4. So we need... We need 30 of those for that. Do we have anything else that's going to require planks? I'm not going to do that. Let's see here. We've got to quit for today. We've got to quit for this episode. So we will deal with the backlash that is getting all the way over here and see if we can also get this done in the time frame that we need to do all of this. It currently says that we have 3 beavers that don't have jobs, so we're going to throw them in there. I'm going to prioritize that, and that, and see if we can't get it taken care of before we lose our this whole line to bad water. But anyways, thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate your eyeballs on my video, and I hope that you have enjoyed today's episode and all of the weird shenanigans that we haven't quite started on yet. All right, so see you next time. Bye.